Hey, awesome youth leaders. Time Wars has not even started yet, and some of our groups are off to a crazy start to Time Wars. They've already earned points before we've even been able to earn points. Here's what I love. I love that I'm always pleasantly surprised by your willingness to raise the bar each and every year. I know that last week I talked to everybody. Man, there's a lot of points on the line for raising funds for Speed the Light. Man, I want our students to learn what it's like to give, and I also want them to see what it's like to have God bless you when you give into His kingdom, because I fully believe that that's what God does. What's awesome, and it's partially because there's a lot of old people at our church who don't like my hair. One of our groups decided that they were going to walk around and sell cookies to some of their friends and to people in the lobby. If anybody has any ideas like that, please do that. Man, I want our students, I want our parents, I want our kids ministry, I want our older families that, man, have no kids in youth. I want them to hear about the awesome things that are happening in our youth ministry, and I want them to hear about our students giving. What was awesome is our students organized it. Our students baked the cookies, and our students sold them. And we had one group sell $250 worth of cookies yesterday. Holy cow. So it looks like there may be a group or two that will be coloring or cutting my hair. And truthfully, I'm not sure entirely what's going to happen. But I'm so excited for what God has in store. Here's what's awesome and why I'm bragging on our one high school girls group. Here's why. Our students led the charge. Our leaders helped facilitate it. But what's so cool is on Sunday, before Time Wars even started, we had, probably 10 students who don't normally come on a Sunday in our Sunday service, which was awesome, but they're also a part of something bigger than just a Wednesday night. Now they're not just talking to their kids in their small group on Wednesday night when they're in their small group and they're answering the questions that we ask every week. Nope, they're talking to each other throughout the week. They're planning stuff. They're getting together and they're making cookies. That's what this whole thing is all about. Getting students connected to one another, connected to you, their leader, man, and making a family within your group. So thank you. Thank you for each and every one of you who's already planning, who's coming up with costume ideas, who's coming up with ways to raise funds for your students to do work. Now, again, I do want to remind you, man, I want our students to do the work. I know that there's probably a lot of you who have really good jobs, man, and maybe you've been blessed and you want to bless your small group. I love that idea, but make your students work for it. I know that a lot of our students, a lot of them, not all, a lot of our students don't know what it's like to really work very hard. Man, I want our students to get an opportunity, put their backs into it. Man, get a little sweaty, do some work, make some cookies, do this, make some phone calls, come up with a creative way to sell something random on a Sunday or to their friends on Instagram or something like that. Man, encourage our students. Man, work as a group. Come up with hey guys, let's get together. Come over to my house. We're going to make candles. We're going to sell Nerf guns. I don't know. Come up with something clever. Come up with something that would be specific to your group, but give your students an opportunity to do the work. Let God bless them by getting all this money to give to Speed the Light, and then watch what God does in the family that you are creating. This week's going to be a big week. Remember. It is imperative that you take good notes on your small group rosters this week. Make sure that each one of the students that you get write down a clear and correct phone number, because that's the phone number we're going to use when it comes to who wins. Also, make sure that you write every week who brought what, who's getting what points, and make sure if they brought a guest, who brought the guest. For example, there may be a girl who brings a guy guest. Well, a high school girl brings a high school guy. That guy will go into the high school guys group, but the girls group will get the points. She's the one that brought the guy, brought the guest. She's going to get points. Please notate that on your rosters. Again, they'll be updated each and every week. All of our rosters and all of our folders will be out there underneath the check-in table each and every week for you. But again, guys, I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. Please don't forget, we have youth convention coming up. We also, and this one's important for you, Pastors Kendall and Rachel, they are putting together a small group training this Sunday just for you. It's a small group training for just our youth leaders. Man, they have run small groups in every area of our church, from kids to adults, from campus to campus, man. And so they have a ton of wisdom that they want to give you during our 11:30 service this Sunday at the Bixby campus in the prayer room. If you are able, please be there. If you can't make this one, they're going to have a second follow-up one on the 20th. I think that's right. The 20th Sunday, whichever Sunday is closest to that. But it's gonna be on 2 different Sundays. Please make both of them if you can, and if you can't make this one, make the next one, and vice versa. I love you, and I hope that you're glad that this video is only 5 minutes and not 18. Have an awesome day, and I can't wait to see your faces. Don't forget to get your $50 gift card for your small group to go and buy any supplies that you want from Hobby Lobby from me before you leave on Wednesday night. Love you guys. Have an awesome week. Bye.